This segment brought to you by Kansas Regenerative Medicine Center. Your stem cells, your health, your life.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm Deb Goodrich. Welcome to Around Kansas. Got my George Caleb Bingham mug this morning. Isn't that pretty? I've seen that painting. So cool. Okay, so been really busy. And you know I love to collect things. And look what I snagged a week or two ago. This I bought from our friend Roy Elfers, who lives in Colby. And this is a miniature of the sculpture They Came to Stay. And that is in front of the Sherman County Courthouse in Goodland. Isn't that awesome? Roy is just always coming up with the most incredible treasures. And Roy's sister and I, in the small world category here, used to work together in radio many, many moons ago. But we have so much fabulous public art. And of course here in Oakland we've got the Buffalo Bill sculpture. But my favorite piece is probably the one that Charlie Norton did for the Thomas County Courthouse. And that was modeled by his wife Pat and their baby boy at the time, Carson Norton, who is now a full-grown man with a family of his own and also an incredible sculptor, just like his dad. And Carson was the sculptor for the Dr. Crumbine statue that's in Topeka now, just right there across from the Capitol building and in front of the Kansas Health Institute. We have, of course, Pete Felton from Hayes. We've got Jim Brothers. There's just so many wonderful, wonderful artists. Oh, and the one for this one was Greg Todd, who is a Goodland native. So much talent out there, folks. So much talent. And, you know, Wichita, my goodness, you've got Keeper of the Plains, you know, Black Bear Bosun. And there's just, oh my goodness, talent everywhere. Our biggest challenge is keeping it at home. So, you know, support your local artists so that they can afford to stay in Kansas and make their art and make all our lives richer. So that's my soapbox for the day. Speaking of really, really cool stuff, the lost city of Etzanoa, which is, of course, not quite so lost right now, down around Ark City, they are going to be having tours through the month of March. I have not gotten to get down there yet, and I am so sad, and I just keep trying to fit that into the schedule, but I'm dying to go. So if you can make it, you know, take pictures, take some video, and send them to me, because I'll get there sometime. But you've got your chance during the month of March. So we will share that information on Facebook, and you know, find us on Facebook, and they've got a Facebook page too. Take advantage of that opportunity. This find is so significant. This is not only significant in Kansas and the region, but in North America, in world history, and understanding this civilization, which was known about, but you know, the more artifacts, the more layers that are literally peeled back, the more we understand the extent of that civilization and their trade and contact with other areas. And oh my goodness, it's just fascinating. So many fascinating things, so little time. We got a great show for you today. We'll be right back.
In 1821, a trade route was opened from Missouri in the United States across prairies and mountains to Mexico. In 2021, we will mark 200 years of epic conflicts and grand adventures, larger-than-life personalities, and sweeping landscapes. Join us on an historic journey. The Santa Fe Trail lives on.
Find us on social media or santafetrail.org.
Okay, looks like it's time for our tour. Welcome to the Fort Wallace Museum. Here at the museum, you're going to find some really interesting stuff, like our replica stagecoach from the Butterfield Overland Dispatch. We've got facades from the fort buildings. We've got an 1870s flag. There's a plesiosaur that was discovered locally. We've got the Ray pump organ collection. We're a little bitty place with a great big story, and we'd love to have you.